Omarosa walks out of a black press meet. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. Omarosa Manigault walked out of a breakfast meeting she had requested to attend last week after disputing the accuracy of a story written by a reporter in January. The Chicago Defender reports the breakfast was hosted by the National Newspaper Publishers Association, or the NNPA. Manigault, who serves as President Trump's Director of Communications for Public Liaison, had called the chair of the historic group the day before the March 23rd meeting and asked to attend. The NNPA chair, Denise Rollark Barnes, said. It turns out that Manigault praised African-American journalists for asking tough questions. She reportedly didn't take too kindly to being asked one herself. Okay. This is by Ebony, by the way. Manigault allegedly became agitated after a reporter asked her a question related to a story published under her byline on January 6th. The story, written for the Trice Edney Newswire, quoted civil rights lawyer Barbara Arnwine as saying Manigault promised the first interview with Trump to the NNPA president, Benjamin Chavis, during a meeting with black leaders on January 4th. Manigault admitted to promising an interview, but disputed the claim that it would be the first interview. It was to me a highlight. I hope that it really meant that African-American journalists were being positioned into a higher priority for the incoming administration, Arnwine said, and I am surprised that this representation is unfortunately being dropped or not followed through. I was in a room, and it was not said once, it was said twice. The meeting was off the record, so whether the Trump staff recorded it is unclear. Since then, some have speculated that Manigault meant that Chavis would be the first reporter to interview Trump, not the first journalist. I don't know. Ben Chavis was never promised the first interview, said Manigault. He was promised an interview, but not the first. And I was very surprised because we've always had a great working relationship. Hazel, that you wrote such a dishonest story about a closed off-the-record meeting. A closed off-the-record meeting. This sounds like a bunch to do about nothing. Can you get an interview? Yes, you can. Can you get an interview? Yes, you can. Isn't that all that matters? Like, come on, man. The NNPA, you think you should get the first interview? Do you even realize how many people want to talk to Trump, want to interview Trump that aren't being allowed to interview him? So let's not throw all that on Manigault. Okay, let's just admit that Trump's not really too hip to any news, at least corporate media news, right? Mainstream news, propaganda type news. And let's just admit that, you know, as long as you're on the list, you're on the list. Let's hope they follow through with meeting with you, Mr. Chavis, and give you that opportunity to get the story and ask tough questions. But I don't know if we should be hanging Omarosa out to dry. You know, she doesn't make the final determination, and I'm sure there are other people in front of you, but you do deserve your opportunity. Hope you get your opportunity. You know, Omarosa has been catching a lot of heat. I see her many articles today with Manigault on them, and they're saying, what is she doing? And they're questioning her validity and all other issues. Everything's under a microscope this turnaround. I don't know why that is, but it is. Let me know what you think in this comment section below. Omarosa setting up meetings and people mad because they didn't get to go first after they thought they should. I don't know. I just need to press pass Omarosa. That's what I need. I'm right here in D.C. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. Subscribe to this channel for up-to-date news. And like I always say, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. Stay strong. Stand tall.